Hello, hello, everybody. Let's see who's here. So, Gondo, hey man, how are you? Shardalon, same cream switches that you have. That's nice. We're gonna see how we like it. We like him. Let me see who's else is here. Pedro is here. Hey Pedro. Hey Panda. How are you guys tonight? So just those are the kits that I have for Serika. We're gonna be. Hey Gondo, how are you? So those are the the kits we're gonna be unboxing after we build the main attraction, which is this S7 that I unboxed yesterday, and we're gonna be using those creamy switches that I lubed yesterday, and I also added the stickers that come with them. They come with some very nice stickers, and I never tried stickered switches, only filmed switches. So we're gonna be also taking a look at how they feel. S7 is so extra. Yeah. So is it not loud? Okay, give me. So is the audio low? Okay, give me 1 second. Is it better? I don't know why the microphone that I wanted to use is not. Okay. I still need to tweak. Let me know how it is now. Sorry, Yuck. I have no idea how I sound. Now it's nice? Okay. And the main reason is I'm trying to use this Rode microphone that I have, but I don't know why. Since I moved to Windows, it's streaming too low. So I need to figure out if I need a Phantom or something like that. So I'm using now my webcam's built-in mic, which is not the best. I am so sorry for the loud. Hey, Sint, how are you? So what I was saying is that we're gonna be using this that I stickered and lubed yesterday. I lubed with Tribosis 3204 and a little bit of 104 as well, just a little bit, and they feel like really good. Uh, on the when I press them individually. Let's see how they sound when I put them on a board, which we are going to do right now. So let me unbox it again. I unboxed this yesterday, but this morning I also prepared the steps, and the steps that I'm going to be using for this. Give me 1 second here. So the steps that I'm going to be using are these Zeo Steps clones that I bought from Taobao. They are allegedly from EPBT, Enjoy PBT. So we're gonna take a look. Yeah, the EPBT ones. So I can show you how preload they come. Give me 1 second. So yesterday I did an autopsy of those switches, and let me show you what comes lubed in them and why I think it's not enough. So let me zoom in a little bit here so you guys can take a look at what I will be showing you here. So let me open this one. So now we're gonna have to tweak the focus, so bear with me here. There we go. So let me grab one of those and show you what comes preloaded. If you look at the switch feet, let me see if I can give you a little nice focus here. So hard. You can see that both nubs have a little dab of lube there. So this is one thing that comes pre-lubed. And also the bottom of the spring, and you're probably not going to be able to see it because they put too little. There's a little bit of lube there as well. In some switches there was too much. So what I did is I removed them and I re-lubed everything. So I think this is better. And I also stickered them. So in my opinion, they feel a lot better when they are lubed by hand and re-lubed, if you will. So right now I'm not using the Rode mic because it's not working. I have zero gain with this, but I have the video mic. I don't know if you're familiar with this. This is the mic that I was using this on my Mac and it worked fine, but now on Windows it seems like it doesn't have enough gain. So I'm not using it, unfortunately. Oops, and I just screwed this up. So I'm using stock spring because the stock spring seems to be really good. That is the stock 67 grams spring. So you're gonna be doing 205? Okay, yeah, I thought about going the 205 route, but 204 is my favorite. Yeah, but the springs are stock. You need a better audio card, probably. Either that or a Phantom. And if you have any recommendation for the audio card, I am open to suggestions. Because one of the things that my streams were never up to par, if you will, is audio. I hate my audio, so I tried to fix that with the Rode mic, but I think there's a lot still missing. XLR mic? No, the one that I showed is I love your voice. The one that I showed is the Rode mic. This one. It's the super sexy. And the mic it's called video mic. It's Rode video mic. All right, so I prepared the loops, the loops stabs already. They come clipped, and I don't use I don't do the Band-Aid mod. I prefer my boards without it. I think it's more consistent with the individual keys and the stabilized keys. So here we have the feet, the rubber feet that we're gonna only put afterwards because it covers the screws. And then we have the LED replacements, LED diffuser replacements, and of course the screws. And this is our baby boy that we're gonna be building today. Let's set it aside and let me just put this case aside as well. I'm actually gonna leave this so we can use this to support the board while we're doing stuff. So let me zoom out a little bit. Yeah, my first boards I always did Band-Aid mod, but I realized that I like the sound better without it. So that's why I didn't continue doing it. All right, so let's unscrew this guy and then we can start. Let me turn on my soldering iron while we're at it. And I usually use this caster solder, and it's 0.8 millimeters. I don't remember what that is in inches, but I came to realize that I prefer thicker solder like this. This I bought here in Brazil. It's called Vander, and it's 1 millimeter solder. So I'll be using this today because I think I prefer it. I don't have anything prepared for co-streaming, so it's gonna be really hard if you open one now. If we are to do a co-stream, we need to. I've never tried Vander before. I mean, I did one keyboard and I liked it. It wasn't bad. Hey Wix, yes I did. I fell in love. It weighs 8 pounds, like sharp, 8.0 pounds. I'm gonna show you that Wunder doesn't suck. It didn't suck. At least I did one keyboard with it, and I liked it. I mean, I didn't hate it. I didn't have any issues with it. What about Wunder that you don't like? Yes, it's pure aluminum and a little brass insert or plaque here at the bottom. And I don't know if you guys saw this yesterday, but mine, and it's really hard to tell, but it says Founders Edition 2 of 5. Because I was the second one to buy this board. That's how much I loved it. Normal measurement system, it's 3.6 kilos, I think. Yes, so Gondolin got it right. Gondolin Dream, I can never pronounce that. That's why I call him Gondo, right? All right, let me take this back piece out. It's really hard because that's the heaviest part. Jesus Christ. All right, so time to remove the polycarbonate plate. And unfortunately, those are now non-magnetic screws. They're a little harder to take out. I may replace them with magnetic. I think those are M2s and I have replacements here. Oh, maybe they have brass plate. I know brass plate isn't really heavy, right? So I have the lightest option, which is the polycarbonate. Yeah, I know they sold a lot of breastplates on the group buy, so I think that should be the reason. Oh, by the way, did you guys see the new layout that I have going? What do you guys think about it? The guy did it for me. I think I like it. It's more organized, at least. Yeah, I tried best. I liked it, but I don't hate Thunder at all. And you see it, but you didn't tell why it's horrible. You like the background pick? Okay, nice. So yeah, I'm gonna be using it. I used it for another keyboard and it was fine. I'm telling you, it was really fine. I mean, I'm used to Caster and I didn't mind it. Oh, because of the flux, the flux quality. Yeah, we can always fall back to Caster. I think Caster is the best brand out there. So if we decide that it's not as hipster as Caster, we can always go to that. All right, let me set this aside. Panda suit. I got the reference there. I think we can move the whole thing aside, and then for the PCB, I can get another foam that I used before. So the rough part is top, and the brushed part, the other part is down. So we have to be very careful about the layout here because this board has a blocker. So I'm gonna put those switches in, and along with a couple more to see. Let me take this out of your view here. Ah, come on. It's not that. I'm gonna try a little bit so you guys can see, and then we can draw our own conclusion. How does that sound? All right, let me get my creamy switches. We can always file the blocker, yes. All right, go get those neighbors. Throw some wonder at them. There you go. Oh, Alexa, play some music.
Resuming Spotify.
There you go. Everything is better with some music, right? Those I never tried them before. I'm not gonna say that because she will play it. It's a very tight fit with the PCB mount holes, so you have to be very careful to push it all the way. So how they are way cheaper. I can check exactly how much I pay, but I think they are like less than half the price. Alexa, lower the volume. And this kind of plate that is too flexible sometimes is hard to work with because it's hard to push switches in, especially when you have them at different places like this, spotty places. What are the problems with the Z1s? I have my M65A have them, and I didn't have any issues so far. So what awaits me? Yeah, that's what I wanted to know as well. What problems? Wiring popping out? Why? Where is that shit? Which shit? Oh, the Arctic Fox? Good question. He's probably at school or something. He's usually at school at this time. And I'll probably have to be very careful with the bottom row because I'll have even to align them, I think, because they don't have the usual PCB mounts. Let me see here. I need to borrow some mods from another keyboard. And it's better if it is GMK, so let me borrow from LZ Iron. Stay there, stay there. So we're gonna borrow from the LZ Iron. Don't want to talk about Fox that way. Is my wife? Yeah. Did you guys know that Gundam proposed to Arctic? And he has said, oh, that part I didn't know. So you guys are engaged now? Nice. He accepted. And I am going to do a traditional bottom row with this guy. Congrats. Forgot the space bar. Yeah, and I knew it. I got it wrong. So I'm thinking that control, and I'll have to see if it fits the housing because I think everything is 1.25 to the left. Fuck it. I'll get a new one. Let me just make sure. Let me put them here and then we can see if they fit fine on the case. Let me put the shift here as well. Because if they align, we're good. Yeah, in this case we are good. Then we do the Windows key here. Oh yeah, we need to move this 0.25 to the left. You send the picture on Discord? Oh shit. Let me check on Discord what you're talking about. Oh, I see it. Left my shift on NovaTouch is getting stuck and I really don't want to. Oh my god, yes. I remember when I got mine, I disassembled it and lubed and the whole thing. My god. Now I got a Leopold that I didn't even unbox it yet because I need to mod it and I'm not looking forward to that. I'm probably gonna wait until the NorbaTouch ships to mess with that. So if I remember correctly, here on the right hand side we have two 125Us. I wait for the loop to arrive and then disassemble. I don't need, yeah, the OCD is always an issue, right? I cannot forgive my boards when they start sounding weird as well. So this should be what we're looking for. Let me grab some arrow keys as well. This is the one we care about. Okay. So now that we have the bottom row kind of figured out, let's see how it fits on the case. If we didn't make any mistakes. And I think we are totally good with this. You see? Perfect. And I think this board is going to look amazing once it's built. Are you already streaming from your stream rig? I am, yes. And that's the main reason why the sound is a little off. I don't know if you guys can, notice that, but I didn't figure out how to connect my mic, my Rode mic, and make it sound good. Oh yes, I did, and it's using. I'm actually using a Sabrent thing to connect it, and there's no. I think my audio board doesn't allow any gain. There's no such option. I'm using this thing to connect the mic. This is what I was using, so I probably need to buy a Phantom or something like that. I do have one, but I don't know if it's good or not. So I'm gonna try to connect it to Windows to see. It shouldn't need? Okay. I need to figure out then why. And I'm gonna leave those keys around because we're gonna need them to align the bottom row. All right, so let me add a couple more switches. Should I do step caps or not? What do you guys think? It's been a while since I've done it. I have a very small water thing. And okay, I'm probably doing the step caps. It's been a while. It's gonna be the only thing out of the ordinary layout on this board. I want to do it as well. So there we go, step caps. So let me add a couple more and then we can start soldering. We can unleash the Wonder solder. And yeah, of course that was bleach. All right, time to start doing it. So let's do this and this first. Alexa, stop. I did not see your Alice, man. Where did you buy it? What color is it? Send me some pictures. Mr. Beaks. Hey, Gu, how are you? Mr. Beaks. Mr. Beekman. Do you guys remember Beekman? Or am I showing my age to talk about Beekman? How did you get it from Yutski? I asked him if he had any left, and he didn't. I bought an acrylic one that still hasn't shipped. Beekman's World, yeah. Do you guys remember that shit? I can't play those kinds of songs because they will block my Twitch if I do. Okay, so I'm doing Wonder. Let's see. So, do you guys think it's bad? What is the issue with Wonder? I don't see any issues. Let me check your album. And I think I'm going to be so jealous that I'll have to stop the stream and go cry in a corner. So, oh my god. Yeah, I knew it. And I don't have a screen sharing thing here, otherwise I would open it. But I hate it. So let me know, do you guys think that it's not good? I'm going to solder the other feet here. Yep, I can do it one more time now that I have both things. It looks quite good to me, to be honest. What we can do, yeah, I have an idea. Why don't I, on this side, solder one of the feet with Wonder and one with Caster, so we can compare. What do you guys think? Oh, so Wix, just so you understand, I bought a Brazilian brand of solder because I wanted a thicker one. This is 1 millimeter, and it's called Wonder. It's not a Brazilian brand, but it's something that they sell here quite often. Before that, I was using this other one, this Caster, which everybody says is the best of the best, right? But it's 0.8 millimeters. And I wanted to give it a shot, and people are saying, oh no, that brand sucks and whatnot. And I'm telling you, oh, it's Brazilian? Okay. So I used it, and it's good. I don't know, did you buy 60/40? Because that's another factor. For keyboards, people always recommend that you do the 63-37 is the best one. That's the Caster. But 60/40 here in Brazil is what is recommended. So let me do this. Let's do this one. Let's do Wonder on one of the feet, and we can do Caster on the other. do caster here. Let's look at the difference. Caster and Wonder side by side. So this is caster and this is Wonder. I don't know. For me, to be honest, okay. Let me show you one more time. On the left, you have Wonder, and on the right, you have Caster. It's Wonder Caster. That should be a cool last name. What's your name? My name is Felipe Wonder Caster. The right one seems way better. Okay, let's do it with Caster then. As I said, the only thing I like is the thicker one is easier to solder. It's faster, if you will. But it's not a huge difference. Yeah, I hate that most of those have a lot of flux. Oh, damn it! This pin didn't go through, so time to desolder. And if you guys want to buy a pump, a desoldering pump, this is amazing. Oops, this one. Yeah, again, if you guys think that one is better, I'll go with Caster. I don't have a strong preference. And it's not cast, it's caster, like this. Like that. This thing doesn't want to come off. Oh, it looks like we have a little bit of solder here. Yeah, we do. See if I can take it off. Oh, you're talking about cast? Yeah, cast, I think I may have it, but I'm not quite sure. Yeah, the one I'm talking about is the one that everybody recommends. It's an US brand. I don't even think it's US. Okay, yeah, cast. I think I used cast before. Okay, so this is what was preventing us from desoldering properly. Let's give it another shot. Was this enough? I don't know. But I don't think so. Nope. There's always a little bit of solder left. If it comes to worse, I'll get my desoldering pump, but I wanted to avoid that. Yeah, I'm seeing it. I'm seeing. I never used cast, but did buy Bast before, the same one you have there. I may even have it here. I can take a look if I still have it. I'm gonna give this a final try, and if it doesn't work, we'll go with the soldering pump. The soldering gun, I mean. Nope. And I think I need to clean this. So let me get the pump. It really sucks to use the pump for one switch, but you know, what can we do? Alright, while we wait, let me continue soldering from the inside out. From the outside in, I'm sorry. Making sure that all the pins went through here, and they did. But I don't want to solder the last one here. I must not forget. Oh wait, no, it's fine. All right, let's go back to this. Let me add some solder. to now this side, and I don't want to solder. Oh no, this is fine. I can solder those two. This one here is the enter. It's fine because it has PCB pin, so let's start. Oh, and this one is not fine. Play some tango. So let me check. We have all those done. Let's do this. Well, I am using it a lot, and I think it's super fast because of the NVMe SSD. I think it's actually faster than my Mac, which I think it was pretty fast already. So that's exciting. And I didn't play anything. I'm not used to play games like I. It's been a very long time since I last played something, and it wasn't on the PC. No, we don't want to do that one. All right. I think I need to put some switches. Oh, no, that's yeah. All right. So we did this. Let's do this. And I have another one that didn't go through. All right. Those are done. Those are done. So let's do the middle here. At Christmas when we go to our house for the meetup, when we start Fortnite first, I installed Fortnite, but I just never played it. I wanted to see how my computer would do it, but I forgot to play it. All right, so let's fill in the rest. And we are gonna leave this one for last, even though, is it PCB mount? Let me see, because if it is, yeah, it doesn't have any wiggle, so we can go with it as well. We stand together, united as one. Forward on we go, facing friend and foe. We will know what it is. We have no time for that. If we make mistakes, we are lost. 204, 104. Yes, on this one, I did a little bit of 104. But yeah, that's my favorite combo. What are you using lately, Wix? And I used 3203 on my last board. And I still prefer 204. The sound of 204, 3204 is my favorite. Hey Gondal, welcome back. So I went back to caster solder. I don't know what you mean, so I think he's having delirious thoughts. I'm not even gonna be here in Christmas, but you guys can come. Oh, and I just realized I have this marked switch that I put a heavier spring to use on the space bar, so we don't want to use it here. Come on. Oh, and I soldered this. Great. Good thing I have the soldering gun here. Yeah, I always get shy around Gondo. Oh yeah, you still use your own mix. There you got. Yeah, I have the 203 here, and I liked it. The 204 is still my favorite. Just want to triple check that I have the right location for this space bar. Before I solder it again, there you go. And I even think I'm gonna solder it with the space bar on. This way it is properly aligned. So let me do that. Hey Ruger, how are you? Thanks for joining. And yeah, the Peru is very important. The Peru is the turkey for you guys that don't know that. All right, let me do a quick check that all the pins went through. This one did not. Hey, that encryption! Yeah, long time no see, man. How are you? Oh man, I need to disable this Nightbot. Let me see if I can ban him right away. Done. He's banned, so go ahead and post everything you guys want. You can share anything you guys want now. Oh my god, how is the second kid doing? Is that too hard? Is it a boy or a girl? I forgot. I think it's a girl, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I thought it was a girl. Oh yeah, I remember some stories my mom told me about when I was a kid, and my sister was so my mother was pregnant of my sister, and she says that one day I was like caressing her, and then she left where I was, and she came back, and I was like pinching her until she cried. So yeah, jealousy is very normal. Oh, another one. And another one. Oh yeah, we want that 40 or 45 or 50% Wix. And man, I got my large S 3D printed, but I still didn't build it. I'll probably build it on stream. The CR10 S5. I need to build it. I just wanted to build the computer I'm streaming from tonight first. But now I have no excuses anymore. I need to print that. Oh yeah. No, of course not. Go ahead and share it, Gondo. So Gondo here does PCBs, Wix. He's probably gonna help me with mine. He's the one doing the Keeps PCB, the Arctic PCB, and the Shark PCBs. Nothing is better than drugs. Yes, this is the Extent XL, yes. I got so jealous of your Extent that I had to buy this. No, I'm super frustrated to this day that I didn't get an Extent. I love that board. I think it looks really awesome. And you guys can see I did a quite good job pushing the switches in. Like half of them half of them have bent pins. Oh, me too. And I'm probably throwing some Serika on it as well. So we're gonna unbox that. All right, now we can get back to soldering. Oh yeah, I'm on the line for Heaney as well, or Heine. I always call him Heaney. I always thought it was Heaney. What is Wilba? Oh, the guy. Yeah. Wilba is helping Telestron, I think, with some case design. Scott Wade, that guy I don't know. Thank you, that encryption keeps for life. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. And you know what? I need to figure out how much money I have on those things and see how I withdraw it. I never got a single cent from the subscriptions out of Twitch. And I know it's supposed to go to my PayPal. Which one is the Paradox? What is the tray mount gasket that someone showed the other day, which I think was very interesting, right? Oh, the TGR unicorn. Yeah, it's a TGR with who? It's it's someone else, right? Singa, right? Singa and I'm completely out of the loop on the other one, the Paradox. I need to look into it. I stopped buying boards for a little while since I have quite a few from GBs to receive still. Oh, Paradox and Reflex. Okay, if you have a link handy, you can paste it. I'll open it here on the site. Or if you want to paste the pictures to our Discord as well, whatever is easier for you. Okay, I think we have everything soldered but the bottom row. So let's see how it is aligned. And I don't think any of those switches are really loose. Maybe this one a little bit. I think they are pretty much aligned, to be honest. I'll be extra safe and then some alignment stuff. But to be honest, I don't think they're misaligned. Reflex will have this bottom instead. Let me check. So Geek Hack is taking a while to load. Oh yeah, that's a very cool board. I will definitely consider joining that. Are you guys joining Xeno? Let's start with those here. Spending your money on the Orion, okay. Oh, the SKB is the one with the screws that are apparent on the case. I don't know why I don't love that design. I think this is very good, well aligned. So let me finish soldering the other pins. There we go. So let me see if I missed any switch. Yeah, I did. This one here, which I think is fine. I don't think we need to spend time aligning it. Your 65% is your sweet spot. Yeah, my sweet spot is, I gotta say, now that I'm using Windows, I'm using more on my 75%. But when I'm on the go, when I'm on my Mac, I usually use 60%. And then when I'm on the go, I use 40%. That's fine. All right, we are done. So let me just put those alignment stuff back on its place. You just do something I always forget to do, which is thinning my solder tip before turning it off. Oh yeah, I know that. That's but sometimes I forget about it. Let's go back to this bad boy. So let me see what kinds of screw. I think it's a 2.5 M, so I don't have replacements for those. It's definitely not M2. Oh, and I got the wrong screw. Fuck it. You were talking to Rama the other day? Shit. Which switch removal tool? Yeah, man, this board is indeed an animal. Let me put something to support this while I screw. There we go. You were not a 60% guy back then? Yeah, to be honest, 65% is not my favorite. Oh, let me check the tool. Oh, interesting. I didn't see that before. And what's the difference about this one comparing to what we use nowadays? The difference is it's Rama. Shit. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, that's a good idea, but not something you do every day, right? You don't scratch the case every day trying to pull out switches, I think. Oh, I'm still gonna need this. Oh, you're getting the Noxery 268 too? Nice polycarbonate. Yeah, that's gonna be a sick board. What do you need to stream a build? What I do have is a camera above me, and one on top of my monitor to show my face. But all you really need is one camera pointing down, I think. Even if you would point it at an angle, you still can. All my first ones were like that. All right, so here's our baby. So time to see if Serika is gonna be. Oh, I didn't add the feet, but I'll test the PCB first. Let's do that. Elephant baby. I like it. And it's very hard to lift this keyboard. It doesn't have any handles on the side. Okay, so we got the LED here. You guys can't see it yet, so right here. So let me go ahead and open some Josh for us. Yeah, handles are really necessary. Oh, let's see if I can type. So K-bar tester. Yeah, here we go. So I was able to access the website. I wonder why my sound is no, that's why. There we go. So this one is probably function. Not sure what those are. Yeah, nothing here is working. Oh, it's up arrow, so yeah, sorry. Let's see. So this one is probably function. Well, now it's saying none, so give me 1 second, let me see. Yeah, so. Oh, and that was the Windows key. Space is not right. Oh, shit. Josh, yes, this is like an old tradition here. One of the guys that watch my streams love it, and I always do Josh since then. Okie dokie, so let me unplug it, and we can start unboxing some Serika. Let me move this to the side again. Let's unbox Serika. And it seems like I ordered this. You only like the alphas, really? So it seems like I ordered this in another life. Oh my God, look at this. It's a lot of yellow. I'll give you that. but it does look amazing. Okay, so let's see how it looks on that elephant. So much yellow, damn right. I just think that I wanted this set for so long. Oh, and I forgot to screw. There are two screws that go on the back side. We'll do that after I put on the. Or fuck it, let's do it right now. You see, there are two screws here that I missed. Not those. Which ones then? Probably those. Well, before I put everything back on, let me do something and write here elephant. Otherwise, I'll forget later. Elephant S7. You did relube all the stabs? Oh my god, you're so brave. I don't envy you. All right, back to our Serika here. So let me. Yeah, and as I was saying, it feels like I ordered this in another life. It's been such a long time since I ordered it. GMK trays. I still don't get them. They feel really good, the creamy switches. Why did I relube? Because the lube is only on the noops and on the bottom of the spring. Oh, sorry, I thought you were talking about the creamy switches. Bad timing. Let me see what I have here. I'm getting some Geek Maker switches from KP Republic. Oh, they have on KP Republic. Nice. Send me the link. I'll buy some as well. Because I must tell, they have great potential. And I think I just messed up here. You ordered the desk pads? Yeah, I need to stop buying desk pads. I never use them. Or desk mats, I don't know. What's the proper name? Let me bookmark this. What options do they have? Let me see. Oh, it's the same ones I have, right? So what I have here is the purple. I did order the cyan, and I think I should have. I have all of them but the cyan. Yeah, 78 is... Hey, look who's there. Who asked? Someone asked about you, Arctic Fox. I don't know who it was. I don't remember. I think it was Weeks. Yeah, it was Weeks. Was it you, right, Weeks? There's a little bit of ping here. Not sure if this stabs. Yeah, fuck that. There's a little bit of red on this stab. Oh, and it's not the stab itself. It's the plate, or... Because if I hold the plate, it doesn't do it. So I may need to rescrew the... Yeah, I'll need to figure out what the problem is here. You did? You found a Serika place? Is it in São Paulo? Oh, not this one. Santa Catarina, okay. So you need to ship stuff there, and they do the Cerakoting and send you back? I live in Campinas, Rugar, very close to São Paulo. But I think you may know that already. So how did you find them? And I think one thing I might do is send my Mac Mini to Cerakote. The aluminum is really scratched on that board. What's weird, Flex? I didn't. I see our JER. I did see that, but not the Chewy. I saw that your GER. I think on, was it on Dad's Discord or Anthony's? One of the two. Let me remember what I use on this row. Home, page up, page down, home, page up, page down, and then function. Let me check your Chewy. I almost got a Chewy, but I didn't. They didn't have the one I wanted. Oh yeah, I saw this. I saw that one. It looks amazing. I got the DC60, which is somewhat similar. Nope, not this one. I did it on the wrong place. Check. Nope, wrong profile. All right, Dad. Thanks for joining. Have a good one. So now we need to figure out what we do with this side here. I wanted to do F1 to F5, but F5 is another color, so I don't know. Do you guys have any suggestions on what to do with this left side? Oh, so let's do some novelties first. Maybe I should do F1 to F4, then add something at the bottom. Let's see. F1, F4, and then what on the bottom here? Oh, nice. Yeah, I'll do that. Good idea. Very clever, Panda. I like that. No, I think I like your idea. Or maybe, yeah, maybe I should put escape there. And then move the, let's see. Hmm. What do you guys think? All right, I'm convinced. Should I try some novelties maybe here? Or should we call it done? What do you guys think? The creamy switches are really good, like really good. One of the best linears I tried. Up to par with retools. I forgot a little page down here. Oh yeah, I strongly advise that you guys buy creamy. Let's do a real typing test. My god, it's so hard to plug this. Oh, I need to put the rubber feet. Let me do that. Oh, and I almost don't want to lay it down on the on Serika, but I don't have a choice. You got your retooled blacks and Ultimo silvers. Run the tactile game. Oh man, this keyboard, like, it's impressive. It's a keyboard and a wrist rest. I'm gonna put it here, and then if I need to remove, I have more of those, so it's all good. I will. And then if I need to remove, I have more, so it's okay. Just for the sake of the OCD. I have a shit ton of those, so it's okay. I gave this a good thought since yesterday, and I decided to do it. Okay. Oof. Heavy boy. And of course I forgot to plug it first. There we go. Let's see an LED coming up here. There we go. So let me open up some typing website. Let's see here. Here we go, guys. Oh, I don't need that sound. Alexa, turn the music off. It sounds really good. Yeah, I'm convinced that first, this board acoustics are really good, and second, the creamy switches are really good. And I like the polycarbonate plate, and I am in love with this board. What can I say? Look at this. Wow. I love this. This idea was perfect. I like the escape here. And it quickly became one of my favorite boards. Like, for sure. I'm in love. And I think Serika was a really good match. I can't because I can't lift it. It's super hard to lift this. So it's an impractical weapon. There you have it, guys. The elephant. Oh yeah, and the indicator. I want to play with this in GMK later. But yeah, this is cool. And the ping I was having here is gone. So the steps are just fine. Yeah, those switches are definitely approved. And I think another thing that makes the sound nice is that I use the stickers. I don't know if I showed you guys, but it comes with some stickers. It comes with those stickers. So and this is the one I used on those switches. I was experimenting with this, right? Because I did use some film. No Band-Aid mod. I used the PBT stabs. And all the switches have been lubed with 3204 and a little bit of 104. And stickered, like you saw. What else? Yeah, and that's it. No Band-Aid mod. I don't do Band-Aid mods anymore. So you can see that the stabs are... Yeah, very, very nice. Like the sound of this. All right, let me plug it back in so we can see that lovely indicator. That needs to be yellow. So any closing thoughts, guys? So a quick recap of my thoughts on this board. I love the looks of it. I really like the sound profile is really good. The Geek Master, the creamy switches are heavenly. So, all right, see you later, Arctic. We are finishing up here. So, creamy switches for me is a thumbs up. Really good. I think you guys should try the sticker if you get them. I think it's a different experience. And yeah, and I love Serika. I like yellow actually. So I give this a perfect 10, this build. What do you guys think? Any closing thoughts? Anything else you want to see before I wrap this up? All right then. Thank you. Thank all of you for sticking around. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I'm using a new overlay for my streams tonight. What do you guys think? Oh, so here's what we'll do. Let's raid Gondolindry. Gondo, paste your Twitch here. So I can basically move everybody that is here to your Twitch. So you're gonna join your stream. Paste it here. Let me find his... All right, guys, you have a good night. We are rating Gondel right now. I think so too, Panda. I have 5 seconds. So have a good night, everybody. Bye.